Hello to all traders and welcome back to the market review brought to you by Orbex. So the big news is that the Fed are projecting 2 cuts for the rest of the year, where a lot of analysts were already worried that they were going to actually raise rates in the next quarter, but it has pretty much seen gold hit another record high, and even in the early session today has even seen another record high above 2060 at the, well, just progressing towards 2060 and just falling short of that. So where does this leave the Fed going forward, or where does this leave the American economy? Well, the dollar has sank pretty low because of the news. It's basically the remarks on Fed Chair Jerome Powell afterwards, saying that there's no need to worry about Trump and the inflation, which is steadily creeping higher, most probably into the next quarter, and also where do we go from here with gold as well. So like I said, if we just take just a few hours back to when the Fed did announce this news, we did see a spike at 3,050. And then we had another jump of $10 in the early Asian session. But since then, we've actually had a bit of a plateau, now trading just under 3,050. So the overall consensus is that on the 30-minute chart, at least, really looking intraday at the moment, that we will probably see a little bit of consolidation before another test at this record high. So expect a $5 or $10 fluctuation in the early session as we get into the American session. But what do you think about Jerome Powell's remarks and the Fed in general? You know, just looking at a few of the comments, the standout comments, you know, it's not just the tariffs and the trade war that's really started to pick up heat. It's the Federal Reserve. And they want to keep a steady hand on interest rates. If you remember that they took so long to get down to their 2% target, which they didn't reach yet, but now it's steadily creeping back up to 3%. So a lot to digest at the moment. But where do you think is the next path for gold? We're just seeing now that price action is looking likely, like I said, just to have a bit of consolidation before the next signal. RSI is just slumping back into the neutral area, so not too much in the way of divergences there. But if we look on the DXY index, we saw quite a dramatic sell-off during this period, and even a gap at the rollover period as well, which is quite significant. But since then, it's steadily starting to fight back. I'm not sure if we're going to get a full reversal to the top of 103 anytime soon, but it is a little bit subdued now. If we bring this back on the 4-hour chart, we're just seeing a little bit more of a slide lower. So as you can see here, we had this big sell-off, just a slight consolidation down, you know, downward channel here, but not too much direction at the moment. A lot of traders are worried that we will start hitting parity in no time, which is not too far away. Excuse me. So where do you think we're going to next? Obviously, we've got the Bank of England's interest rate decision today as well. Are they going to hold rates like the other central banks and not really starting to, or wanting economies to start fluctuating too much? And where do we see the next jobless numbers as well? It's looking really, really difficult to project if we're going to miss a recession, hit a recession, or keep on going into that manner as well. But let me know what you think. We'll post this video on our YouTube and Telegram channel as usual. So feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you're trading on as well. I've got a lot of traders in contact saying that gold is going to go up to 3,100 in no time. Only $50, $50, $60 away, so not too much out of the realm of possibility, especially if we look back on the 4-hour chart. You know, it's monumentous drive to the upside at the moment. Had a slight consolidation not so long ago, but since then, if you look at just trading under 2,900 just a couple of weeks ago, now we're over 3,000. It's actually momentous. Obviously, we've got the Russia-Ukraine conflict, we've got the Middle East crisis as well, but the Fed is a key driver of these price action movements as well. So let me know what you think, and we'll speak again next time on our next video. Bye for now.